friends, welcome to Stories and Stitches. Today I'm going to show you how to make a bead funnel out of some paper so that you can easily get your beads out of your sorting tray and back into those little containers. All you need is a piece of paper about the size of your hand in a rectangle shape, a little bit of tape, and a pair of scissors. Let's get started. You want to take your tape and first of all take a few pieces and just get them ready to grab. So I like to just sort of cut a couple and just sort of lightly stick them to my work surface. And of course you can use any tape you want. I just have some pretty washy tape here that I thought I would use. So that's ready to go. That way when your hands are busy, you only need one hand to grab your tape. Grab your piece of paper. Take two bottom corners and bring them together so that they cross over. And then you're going to sort of squeeze them between your thumb and finger and just sort of shimmy them past each other. So what you're doing is you're creating a tiny little opening at the bottom while maintaining a larger opening at the top. And you can do this by doing it from this side or that side, holding the corner, just sort of tightening it up as you go. You want a little hole that isn't too small because you want your beads to be able to go through it, but you don't want it to be too big because you don't want them spilling out outside of the container that you're getting your beads into. Once you like the shape of or the size of that little hole, grab some of your tape and start taping it up. This is why I like to have some pieces ready to go. And then you can just add a little bit more. Now that it's being held in place. There we go. So now you've got a little funnel. If you like, you can sort of trim it down just to make it sort of aesthetically pleasing. All right, let's give it a try. I've got some beads in my little bead container. Here's the little tiny Ziploc bag that they came in. So you take your container, in this case it's a Ziploc bag, put your funnel directly into the container or the Ziploc bag and you can kind of hold it in place and then just very graciously, very gently, very carefully toss those beads into your little funnel and you're all done. Neat, tidy, so much faster, and you didn't spill any. A very quick and easy little funnel made just using some of the paper you probably have lying around so you can keep your beads organized and tidy and not have them spilling out all over the place. Thanks for joining me today on Stories and Stitches, friends. Stay safe, stay crafty, and remember, you get to stitch your own story. Bye for now.